Hey, what's happening everyone? I'm Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, and today we're here to check out the closed beta for Echo of Souls, which is pretty much going to be a free-to-play game when eventually it comes out. And of course, just like any free-to-play game, there's going to be some options where you can choose to buy extra items if you so choose to do so. So for part one, we're going to go ahead and take a look at each of the different classes within the game, the character customization option, and just kind of briefly show you a little bit the beginning phases of the game. So as you can see, I do have a main character already started, level 14, just so I kind of get an idea of the game, and that way I can get to the fun portions, because just like any MMO, it starts off slow, but once you reach level 10, things start to pick up a bit more and be more exciting. So for the purpose of this video, since you guys are probably checking this out for the first time or maybe have not heard of the game, we're going to go ahead and create a character. And we're going to go through each of the different characters. There's a total of 5 characters to choose from. Each have their own strengths and weaknesses and skills. What's nice about each character is that you can choose a path to take, and each character has 2 different paths. So for example, the first character, which is the warrior that I'm currently been playing as, the 2 options that I have here is between the Berserker and or Protector. Now the Berserker is basically one that does massive colossal damage to the enemies and able to hold their own, while the Protector is basically the tank of the group, allowing you to absorb much more damage and protecting those who are in need. Simple stuff like that. So the path I chose is the Berserker class, so when I'm by myself I could take on bosses and stuff like that a little bit more easily than someone who's not capable of doing so by themselves. You also have the Rogue, which is the other male class within the game. And for the Rogue, you have Duelist and Assassin as your pathways. The next class is Guardian, which is probably what I'm going to choose for the purpose of this video, because since I'm already a warrior and I was checking out these other classes, I was debating between the Guardian and Archer, and honestly I think I want to play as the Guardian. So anyways, the Guardian, the pathways for her is that she has Stormguard, which her wide range powerful element attacks inflicts constant damage over wide areas. And of course you have Earthguard, a hardy class that acts as a secondary defender in party battles. She can both buff her allies and take out their enemies. The fourth one is the Sorceress, and her pathways are Fire Mage, obviously mastering the fire elements, or you have Ice Mage, in this case dealing more ice related elements here. And of course finally you have the Archer class, and her pathways are the Huntress, which she's able to deal continuous damage with her elegant shooting techniques. So basically, when you shoot an arrow, there's techniques where you're just firing multiple ones at once. Or you have Barb, which is provides melodies and chain attacks to buff her allies. So she's basically a support style unit here. So as I said, I'm going to go ahead and choose the Guardian as my second character, since I'm already playing as the warrior, and we'll get to him a bit later on, or in this case probably in another video. This video is just to primarily show you guys the beginning portion of the game. So here is your kind of character customization here. You get to a chance to try on some outfits. Of course these are not the outfits you're going to start off with, just kind of give you an idea of how the outfits will look depending on how you choose your character to look. So let's go ahead and find one here. I like this outfit, so we're going to stick with that. You could try on some hats if you want. And personally I prefer no hats. And accessories such as wings. That's right, for this class you have wings, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to stick with this one. And of course you implement your character name, so I'm going to go ahead and put a name here. Should I stick with one that I'm familiar with, or should I put in a random name? That is the main question. Let's just go ahead and put in Gamerfuzion as a name. Let's go ahead and check. The name is available. Alright. Now the first option here is hair, and you could even choose randomized. So let's go ahead and just choose randomized to see if we can get a pretty unique looking character. Alright. So this will give you guys an idea of what kind of styles of characters you can make. And again, this goes from hair, face, eyes, tattoo, and the body itself. Let's see, that one's not too bad. Let's try to change the skin tone here. So I think that's the look we're going to go ahead and choose. We're going to go ahead and creation complete, confirm everything. And that's basically the beginning phase of it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Take you guys around to kind of get an idea of the combat system. Again, it's going to be very basic. It's the very beginning. So feel free to listen to this.
In the beginning, gods and giants, bound by blood and hate, fought one another for supremacy. In the end, the giants succumbed to the gods. And the world was soiled with their blood. Threatening to corrupt the world tree, source of all creation. Only by fusing her spirit with the world tree could the goddess Frigg prevent the unthinkable from happening. Despite her sacrifice, an evil force followed on the giant's trail, determined to destroy all life. You, Soulkeeper, have been chosen by the gods. Only you can stop this evil. Are you ready to meet your destiny?
So yeah, are you guys ready to meet your destiny? So here is the beginning area in which we are currently spawned in. So we got some stuff here, you know, 1 day bonuses. Basically every time you log in you get some extra bonuses for doing so. This one just allows you to revive, some cool stuff like that. And when you select these, it gives you a little tutorial screen just to kind of show you guys really quick.
Welcome to the world of Echo of Soul. This tutorial will take you through the basic game mechanics. Use the W.
Let's see, hold on. I'm not going to sit there and listen to all of it. I already know the basics, but if you guys need help, it gives you clear audio for it.
When you want to chat with you.
So simple stuff like that. So if you don't already have one, I definitely would recommend a mouse that has like buttons on the side, kind of like the Razer Naga, or any other MMO style mouse to use. So first up is quests. You're going to get icons that look like this and variations that are going to be highlighting above the AI, and it's basically going to be a quest indication. You just select your quest, and you are more than welcome to read all that if you want, and you just select accept.
We'll need your help.
So again, this is going to be the more common logos that you're going to be seeing every time you're doing a quest.
Could you help me?
Going to go to complete for the first one, and if we complete this, we'll get a new weapon. So for this quest, we have to kill one trooper and one fighter. So here's a trooper. So go ahead and select to highlight the enemy, and you go ahead and begin the attack.
Unlocked a new achievement.
And boom, already an achievement. Now we have to kill one fighter. Again, you gotta make sure the enemies are highlighted, otherwise your attacks won't work. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in our bounty. Again, if you're new to the game, very simple. If you've played stuff like this before, very easy. Boom, and we just leveled up. Alright, now we chose another quest to rescue, and you could stack upon your quests.
Yes, what is
So I could go ahead and talk to this guy. Let me go ahead and add this to my inventory. And now I could do 2 quests at once, then I can come back and turn them both in and get double the points. If you push I, it brings up your inventory. P will bring up your character info, and you could equip items. So you just bring up your inventory right here, and you drag items and drop it. Simple activities like that, or if you want, you could reformat the keys a bit to your liking. So if you want certain items to a certain key press, then you just basically click and drag it. Like this was a little health potion here, so I could remap it to one of these other buttons. Again, it's all about personal preference and how you want to do. There are mounts in the game, which I'll be showing you guys on my higher level character, probably in the next video. So for now, we're just going to do these 2 bounties to begin with. Now, when you're interacting with someone like that and an enemy hits you, it will stop you to focus on the enemy. Just kind of keep that in mind.
How can I ever repay you?
Let me go ahead and take this guy on. Alright, so we need this. And another nice benefit too, so you don't get lost, is that each quest has an arrow, basically a compass, showing you exactly where you need to go and how far it is from your destination. So the possibility of you getting lost in this game is not so likely. So now that we completed these 2, which are indicated in a yellow or gold, whichever color you want to go by, we just basically go back to our main location, and again, it'll tell you exactly where to go back to, so you don't have to figure out where you need to go. Alright, first one here. Complete. Leveled up again.
Could you help me?
And they're always going to have multiple ones. So now we're going to go ahead and bring up the inventory because we received a couple rewards, such as a basic outfit. This is not going to change much. It's just going to slightly increase in terms of the item level and give us a couple extra HP. And then our weapon, just a slight upgrade in damage, just an extra piercing. Again, nothing too basic. You don't really get a new outfit until you're at least like level 5 or 6. Alright, so next up is talk to Lavana.
Greetings.
Complete. And now we have slight upgrade in pants. And now we're going to go ahead and go all the way over here and see the next person in charge. And yeah, there's basically going to be backtracking where you'll go do the quest and come back. There's even sometimes there's a cooperative events where basically there's kind of like a mini boss that everyone can participate in, and you don't have to be in a party to do that. So already level 4, and we're not even that far into the game. So again, just the beginning phase, you'll level up a little bit more quickly. But once you reach level 10, then that's when things start to slow down a bit. But if you stack up your quests, which I'm not sure the max you can carry, I've had it from like the top here all the way to the bottom of the page all at once. Gets hectic, but it gets the job done. And of course, there are a wide variety of different enemy units depending on the location that you visit. There's also a skill that we learn, which is this one right here, known as Lightning Lunge. I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys the paths you could take. Soul Satchel, I'll get into a little bit later on. Same thing with books, you can get pets in the game. Let's see, of course, you could bring up your map and see all the different locations you could visit. Try to remember which one it was. That's for guild. Dungeons. There are dungeons you could also do. PvP. Here it is. So by pressing K will bring up your skills. And right here you can choose the path you want to take. So I have the option 1 here, Storm Guard. Or I could go with option 2, Earth Guard. And then of course along the way each pathway you take, which these don't unlock until level 10, will unlock different abilities in which you could use in battle. So more than likely for this class I'll probably choose Earth Guard, since on my main character I chose the basic starter one. And again, these offer 2 different playable styles as well. So this was pretty much part 1, just kind of showing you guys the very basic minimum stuff here, which is the different characters in the game and the very beginning of a few basic missions. And again, I'll be bringing you guys more content later on with my higher up character, so we get into a little bit more action and a lot of the other stuff that happens within the game, and I could explain some of the other elements a lot more better. But until then, feel free to let me know what you guys think so far in the comment section down below. Until then, I am Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, where we empower your gaming.